Hello and welcome to this new episode of Benchmarks in Transition. In this episode, we will continue to look at overnight benchmark. In particular, we'll look at what is happening at the CCP level when the collateral rate and the discounting will be changed soon. Enjoy!
Overnight transition and CCP discounting Big Bang. This is something specific to only two currencies, euro and dollar. We will start with the euro because the situation is easier in euro. So we have two benchmarks, the old one Eonia and the new one Ester. We have to change them for the derivatives explicitly linked to those benchmarks, but those are also used for something else, which is the payment of interest on collateral. This is called price alignment interest in the CCP world. So we have to change between the two ways to do it, or we have the two systems in parallel and we move slowly trades from the old to the new one, or we do everything at the same time in one big bank. And that was decided for both euro and dollar is to do it in one go. The planned date for euro is the 22nd of June 2020, and we will see if the date stays with the crisis. But what will happen on that day is the following. So before describing it, let's look at the notional. For at LCH, there is something like 83 trillion euro of notional of derivatives, and at Eurex 17 trillion. So total is around 100 trillions. So the procedure will be the following. On the Friday 22nd of June, we will do the usual valuation of the book. So using Eonia for discounting, and we will come with a mark-to-market, a present value. Then we will change just the discounting curve from Eonia to Ester, and we will do a second computation of the value, a second valuation. There will be a difference between the two, and this will create a cash payment. So if you lose money in the change of value, you will receive the cash payment. I say cash payment, but this cash payment will be immediately compensated by a movement of cash in the opposite direction for the variation margin. So there will be no actual big movement of cash on that day, but there will be one movement of value of the derivative and a movement of the same amplitude in the cash account for variation margin. So that will be the cash compensation for this discounting Big Bang. In euro, there is no risk compensation. The notion of risk compensation will be discussed later when we will discuss dollar, where the situation is different. For me, there is still one open question around this transition is exactly which rate will be used. Suppose you use the market rate for Eonia on the 22nd of June. What are you using for Ester? Do you use also a market rate? Do you use something which is computed synthetically from the Eonia curve? And if yes, how? Do you change the market rate? Do you change the zero coupon rate? The fixed spread of 8.5 basis point is on each overnight rate. So you cannot transfer that into a swap rate or into a zero coupon rate continuously compounded immediately. So I don't know exactly what happened, but the difference will be probably very small, maybe a tenth of a basis point or two. So that's for the description of the procedure. Another item that I'm not too sure about is the link between this price alignment interest switch, this Big Bang, and Euro BMR, so the benchmark regulation. In the benchmark regulation, there is a description of a benchmark, Article 313, which is any number that is used as a reference for an amount payable. Then what is the meaning of using a benchmark? It's what you expect. is when you use that index to do the actual computation. So that will include, for example, anything related to variation margin up to there. But there is an exception, Article 22C, which says that the regulation does not apply to central counterparty for risk management purposes and settlement. So settlement will be the daily variation margin, which is settled on a daily basis. So now, is the one-off cash compensation under BMR regulation or not? From what is on the screen and from what I've read, I would say yes, but that would mean that the full curve, which is used by the CCP on the 22nd of June, need to be EU BMR compliant. So it means that they have to be based on transaction mainly, to have a full governance procedure in place and so on. I've asked the question to ESMA, but I've not some weeks ago, but I have not received any answer yet. So this is more a regulatory question and not a quant question, so I will not dig more in that subject. And so we can move now slowly to the dollar side.